Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Finishing Below. Hopefully you guys have had a good week. Mine's been pretty good, hectic, but what week isn't, right? Still good to be home, filming when I want to film and when I can film. So hopefully you guys had a good April Fool's Day week. That doesn't make any sense, but April Fool's, so overrated. Like it's not funny anymore. Like especially in the day and the age of the internet. Like it's just. Every year now, I have to sit there and try to figure out what news to write about or which ones to avoid because, for all I know, they could all be fake. It's stupid. And then, on the other hand, like, when do April Fools get so, like, dark? When you're a kid, at least, it's, like, cute. It's, like, your shoes untied with a spider on your shoulder. And then, as you get older, it's, like, the entire family was murdered by Tyrannosaurus Rex or something. I don't know. It's just ironic to me how dark things get when you turn older, because they weren't that bad back then. Like when I was a kid, April Fool's Day was just like little things. Now it's just people setting each other on fire. Hopefully that didn't happen, but it's possible. It wouldn't surprise me. All right, so enough about April Fools. Let's start talking about the website, shall we? Badges of Fury is Jet Li's new film, and some new images have come down. And I want to thank Danny Ho for sending me the images. I don't know if you've seen them or not. They're not horrible. Two of them are like poster images, and then one is like Jet Li as his character, and it looks kind of weird. And I don't know exactly what's so weird about it to me. I don't know if it's the bangs or if it's just the hair in general, but something about it's kind of weird. The other picture, which shows Jet with like the like lens flare, I guess you could call it, in the screen, looks cool. Nothing too intense there, but images nonetheless, and they look good. I want to see the whole like a trailer and see if Jet's hair is really like that, because that may be kind of off-putting for me, which is ironic, but just saying, it looks a little bit strange to me. Following that up, Mortal Kombat Legacy has a new TV teaser trailer, and why is that even an issue? Like, why do I even care? Here's the thing: they showed it on AMC right after The Walking Dead on a show called The Talking Dead. If I've heard correctly, that's when they showed it. Now, the interesting thing about this is not like when they showed it is a huge thing as well, but the fact that like a web series had a time frame, or like what's it called, like a commercial spot on a TV show, especially on like AMC right after The Walking Dead, that's a pretty big thing. I actually had a couple friends on Facebook writing about like, holy crap, what's this Mortal Kombat thing? So it's getting people talking, and a lot of people didn't know that the first season came out unless you're really into the martial arts genre. So it's a great way for them to appeal to a bigger audience, especially if they're going to be making a film, to get people interested in it, asking questions. You know, I think that they did an awesome job, and I'm really excited for it. I'm really hoping that this is the next step in like films, I guess, is that they can promote web series or even web movies on actual TV time. That's amazing. And so I know that a lot of people were caught off guard by it. I think it's awesome, and I'm fully for it. I hope that a lot of other shows and films follow suit. I think that'd be great to get people talking about it, because not everybody, as much as we think, not everybody uses the internet to look for new news. A lot of times people just expect it to pop up. So most people don't know where to look. So anyways, awesome job to the marketing team for that. I think that's a huge step in the right direction. Okay, moving on. Brandao had a very, very, very ridiculously gory image of a dude with like his face just jacked up. Anyways, you can tell that the budget is going to be big on this one. Now, that being said, that's scary because that kind of scared me, that outburst of sound. That being said, the level at which they're spending their money, I still think is very smart. They don't just blow their money on rigs and different devices if they don't have to. Gareth Evans, I don't know if you guys read about this in my article or not, but he's actually tweeted directions on how to use, what's it called? It's the little things that explode with blood. Is it a squib? I think. I don't know if that's right or not. But anyways, he actually has step-by-step directions on how to use condoms to have an effective device that like will react to when the actual actor is falling, and it's a cheap way to get people to bleed all over the place. So A, that's really strange, and B, I'm so glad that they're not just wasting their money, their budget, on things that they can still do in a smart manner. You know, they're not being stupid with their money. They're using it where it needs to be used. So I'm really happy for that. I think that the movie's going to be really good, and I cannot wait to see like a little teaser or anything like that. I think they're about halfway through filming right now, and obviously they're holding this one very close to their chest. I think you're going to see a different type of marketing for Brandao. With the Raid, I pretty much, at least for myself, I think I looked for it too much online. Because if you looked, almost every fight scene was posted somewhere. Whether it was like an IGN thing or a Yahoo thing, like you could piece it together. And a lot of the surprises weren't there in the film itself, besides like say the Mad Dog fight. Like the hallway fight scene that was in one, you know, like they showed a lot, like the drug lab. So I think this time people know what to expect, so they're not going to show all the cards that they have. They're going to hold them closer to their chest. That's a poker reference, I think. I don't play poker, but you know what I mean. I think that they're going to be a lot more secretive about this, and I think that's a smart way to do it, to get people talking about it. And I think it's going to make the Raid popular again too, because everybody's going to be like, well, what's this? Like, it's a sequel to what? And then they're going to watch it. Who knows what happened with the Sony remake? I have no idea what's going on with that. Anyways, same day, Chinatown with Johnny Wen apparently is having some trouble getting approved through censors in Vietnam. And apparently they've sent several different variations of the same film over. No dice. It's not getting approved. They're going to miss their projected date of April. I forgot exactly what day it was, but it was going to be sometime later this month. Now it's on like indefinite hold, and as opposed to what people think, it's not like they can just like edit it and do like a director's cut, at least not from what I understand. It's like if they want to show it internationally, it has to be approved by the censors first. So I'm sure that the film will come out. That's not my issue. What's going to be left of the film, I'm not too sure. I don't know if it's because of the gore or the violence or the fighting, or if it's some other subject matter that they touched in the film. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But anyways, it makes you realize how like easy the States has it with their pretty much we can bash our own government and like nobody cares, like nobody does anything, like whatever. But like there's still these countries that censor films and will say no, you can't make this movie. And from a creative aspect, that really sucks, you know, to have somebody else tell you that you can't show what you want to show, what you've worked so hard on for so long, that you're not allowed to show it because the government says you can't. Anyways, so hopefully Johnny will be able to get some version of his film out and that we will be able to see it. So I'll let you guys know when I find something else out. Okay. Fight of the Week did one called The Duel Episode 2, and this one was actually a little bit different format than what I usually do because I was lazy. No, I'm kidding. I actually was trying to get in contact with the guys who did the film, and we were talking back and forth about like whether I can put the video in my video or whether they want me to link it, and so I decided to just go ahead and link the video in the finishing blow as opposed to showing it as one giant video as I usually do. And I don't know how I'm going to do that from this point on, because I might change the format of how it's done, but I'm still kind of like weighing the odds of it, because on one hand it's like I don't want to make a video that just links to another video, because then you guys are going to be like, well, what's the point of watching this one? And I'm not doing it for the views. I'm doing it to have you guys watch different fight scenes that you may not have heard of. So in one sense, it doesn't matter to me whether you guys watch my video or just click on the link and go to the next one. But I just hate when you have to like do more work than you have to. So if the guys are okay with it, I'll try to embed it within the video. That way you can just see it and then see my reactions and my commentary, things like that afterwards. Otherwise, I may change it up. But at this point, I'm not too sure. But out of the respect for the teams that made it, they do deserve the views, and that's why I always give you guys the source videos. So we'll see how I do it. Let me know in the comments how you guys want to see it. Like if you guys don't care whether the finishing or the fight of the week has the videos within the videos, like if that would actually be kind of a deterrent for you, or if you guys are okay with like watching just a separate video, or even like a picture-in-picture. I'm not too sure. of how to do it, because I want to give them the proper credit. So I'm done rambling about that. Okay, next up, trailer for Arena of the Street Fighter, which is a film by Mike Muller. I think that's how you pronounce it, except there's an umlaut over the O, so I don't know. It's been so long since I took German. Anyways, you don't need to speak German to check out how awesome the trailer is. It's really amazing how many big names, I say big names cautiously, but how many names, like directors like Isaac Florentine, Don the Dragon Wilson, all these guys are actually talking about Mike. It's awesome. The movie itself looks really good. There's a chance that we'll be able to see it in June, and I will definitely try to grab a copy for myself and give you guys a review for it. The fighting looks amazing, and Mike just is super talented, and I cannot wait to see this film, because it's been a little bit since I've heard about it, but obviously things are going very well, and I am ready to check it out. Alright. Lastly, on the news side of things, the stunt people had a choose your weapon first-person fight sequence, and this one I didn't save for the fight of the week because of the fact that, like, you should literally comment in their video, or click on the annotation or whatever to do it. So I figured that instead of waiting, I would go ahead and just get it done and have you guys vote, because the sooner the better. Anyways, done rambling. You can choose between a pair of nunchucks, or is it a pair or just nunchucks? Nunchucks or a banana. I'm pretty sure they're leaning towards making you vote for the banana. Of course, some people have said that they want a banana or a nunchuck made of bananas, which would be pretty interesting. But anyways, the whole fight scene itself is really well done. The first person aspect of it, I think, is a real challenge for the guys, and they're handling it really well. The whole part where Eric throws the knife and you just see the person catch it is insane. So a lot of cool things went into the making of that sequence, and I'm hoping that they make it a series and that you'll be able to pick different things, branch different waves. I think that would be truly awesome. So anyways, be sure to check out the link and make your vote on whether the next weapon should be a banana or nunchucks. Alright, lastly, did a review for The Kick. It came out this week in the States. If you guys did not know, it's out on DVD now. So I went ahead and did a review for it. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It makes me wonder about like Thai films in general, because like it feels like it's more of the same. After like Ong Bak and The Protector and Chocolate and Born to Fight, it's just kind of like this whole thing. I don't know. So I was as honest as I could be in the review. So be sure to check it out. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna watch next. But anyways, that's my own thing I gotta figure out. Hopefully you guys have had fun. I'm gonna try and be more proactive on my website. I know that in case you guys were wondering, I was trying to be a little bit like a step back from the comments and things like that, because I felt like if I replied to every comment, then if you look on the website, like the recent comments, it's all me, because I'm replying back to you guys. But at the same time, I feel like a jerk if I don't reply back. So I'm going to try to be more proactive. That and forums. Oh my gosh, I haven't done anything on the forums for a while. So hopefully I'm going to try to do more forum content. You guys feel free to add anything if you want to. It's totally for the community, but I've done a really bad job of implementing it, so I apologize for that. But this video is almost 14 minutes long, so I think I'm good. That's all I got. You guys have an awesome week. I've had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. No more April Fools, no more of that drama and drama. I think I'm becoming more Japanese than I thought. I don't know what I'm talking about. So anyways, you guys have a good week. Stay awesome, and I'll see you guys next week. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is K Miller. This week has been finished.